Hey everyone, today I thought I'd show my movie collection now that I've shown my TV collection, so I'm going to show the movies, so yeah. I used to have them down there in that shelf, but I thought I'd just put them up here now on this kind of wall shelf, whatever you call that. So yeah, some DVD collectors are probably going to think, wow, that's the only movies he has, because I admit, I like collecting TV shows more than I like collecting movies. I mean, I love movies, but I usually end up renting movies rather than buying them, but if I really like a movie, then I'll buy them. But, most of these are mine, but some are my family, so I'll tell you which ones aren't mine, because some are kind of embarrassing to have on my shelf. But anyway, so yeah, we'll get started over here. First, we have this Mel Brooks box set, which I love Mel Brooks. He has so many good movies. Has Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Silent Movie, The 12 Chairs, To Be or Not to Be, and Young Frankenstein. Yeah, my favorite movie is probably either Blazing Saddles or Young Frankenstein. They're just both really funny. I can't really tell. So yeah, they all come in these thin packs with each movie. Like, I'll just show one. See, here's Young Frankenstein, and yeah. So yeah, if you're a Mel Brooks fan, you should get this. It's a really good set to have. Okay, then we have this Best Picture Academy Award winners collection. This was only $10 at a movie store that I went to. And it has Braveheart, American Beauty, Gladiator, Terms of Endearment, The Godfather, the first part, Titanic, and Forrest Gump. So they're all like Academy Award winners, award-winning movies, and yeah, all that for $10. I was really surprised, so we got it. And like the Mel Brooks said, they all come in these thin packs, so yeah. So yeah, that's really cool to have. Then we have this Comedy Kings movie. This is just something I saw at a bookstore, and I thought it'd be cool to have, because I love old comedy, like Charlie Chaplin and all that, and it has a lot of old black and white comedy, mostly from like the most of it's from either the 40s or the 30s and 20s, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have Peter Pan, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love this movie. This is the live-action version with, it just has such amazing special effects. Well, not special effects, but cinematography. That's what I meant to say. The cinematography of this movie is brilliant. Actually, I really love it. If you haven't seen that, even if you're not a fan of Peter Pan, I think you might like this just because it's such a really good film. So yeah, check that out. Then we have Finding Nemo, my favorite Pixar movie of all time, and actually one of my top favorite movies of all time. I saw this when I was young, and I just fell in love with it. I love Finding Nemo. I actually have the little Dory and Marlin toy sitting on top. I'm such a child at heart. Then we have WALL-E, which is another good Pixar movie. I really love that. Then The Incredibles, another Pixar movie. So, yeah, I think these are the only Pixar movies I have on DVD. I have the Toy Story movies on VHS. Yes, I do still have VHS. My VHS player actually still works, so I'm able to watch it. But yeah, so I need to get Toy Story on DVD. Then we have Alice in Wonderland, the new one that came out recently with Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, who I love. She's one of my favorite actresses. Yeah, this is an alright movie. I liked it. It wasn't anything special, but I thought it was pretty cool. So then we have The Golden Compass. I think that was released like 2 or 3 years, maybe even 4. I forgot what year it was released, but yeah. I saw that in theaters, and I liked it. Then we have Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This is the new version. They're starting to remake these, or they have remade the movies. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader just came out, and I saw that in theaters. I didn't really care for it. I thought The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Prince Caspian were really good, but I didn't really care for the newest one, even though that one was my favorite book. If you read the Narnia series, yeah, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader was my favorite of all of them, but the movie, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. Then we have the old British, the BBC version of Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This is an embarrassingly cheesy movie, but I love it. It's such a classic in my family, because we all watch it and just laugh at the special effects. Yeah. Then we have Juno, and great movie of our generation, in my opinion. Like, this is one of the best movies of our generation. It's such a smart comedy, you know, I love watching it. Then we have Dracula. This is the version with Gary Oldman and Winona Ryder and Anthony Hopkins. I really love this movie. It's very spooky and very dark, and I actually really love it. I'm not a huge fan of horror films, I'll be honest. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to horror films, but this is one that I'll actually tolerate because I love it. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, then we have, this is Addams Family and Addams Family Values. It's both movies in one case, so yeah, see, two things are better than one. I really love these movies. They're very over the top and very comedic. I really love these movies. I love the show as well, which you probably saw in my TV show collection. I had the first season of the black and white show. But yeah, I've always been a fan of the Addams Family, and I love these movies. Okay, then we have Harry Potter, which, I guess I haven't really mentioned this in any of our videos, but I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I have the first 5 on DVD, and then the 6th one on Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray and DVD, and it's cool. The case, the cover, like, changes. See Malfoy, then Harry. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I actually saw the first part of the last one in theaters, and I loved it. I can't wait for the very last movie to come out this summer. I'm definitely gonna be at the midnight premiere. I love Harry Potter. I'm a huge nerd about it, and everyone who knows me knows that. So yeah, then we have Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the first one and the second one. These are chick flicks, I'll admit, but I have a soft spot for chick flicks, so I'm not afraid to admit it. I like these movies. I like the books too. I've read the first 2, I think. I haven't read the other 2. Then we have Dirty Dancing, the Ultimate Edition. Okay, this is where it kind of gets embarrassing, because these are all the girly movies that I have. But I love Dirty Dancing. It's a classic. Then we have Heathers, one of my favorite teen movies. I love this movie. Is so genius. It's a black comedy, so it's really kind of weird, but I love it. Winona Ryder and Christian Slater, he plays, I forgot his name, the guy that she falls in love with, oh yeah, Jason Dean. And Shannon Doherty's also in it. She plays one of the Heathers. If you haven't seen that, I'd definitely check it out. Then next to that we have Clueless, the Whatever edition. This is such a girly 90s movie, but I also love this movie as well. Yeah. Then there's 10 Things I Hate About You, another 90s movie. This is kind of the 90s section from Clueless to Walk to Remember. So yeah, this is another good movie with Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. A classic in my book. I really love that movie. Then we have A Walk to Remember. Yeah. This movie is really depressing, in my opinion. Like, I'll watch it and just get all sad, but it's still a good movie. I like it. Then we have, this is the classic section, I guess you can say, Gone with the Wind. This is the 2-disc 70th anniversary edition, but it doesn't really have much special features. Like, I was surprised when I got this. I was like, okay, it says, you know, it makes it look all special with 70th anniversary edition, but it's only on 2 discs because it's such a freaking long movie. This movie's like 4 hours long or something. But yeah, I love this movie. Then there's Wizard of Oz, the Julie Garland classic. I love Wizard of Oz. Then Roman Holiday. My favorite actress of all time is Audrey Hepburn, so yeah, I love watching Audrey Hepburn movies. I also have Funny Face and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, they're all classics. Funny Face. I think of all the Audrey Hepburn movies, Funny Face might be my favorite. I love a good musical. So yeah, and then there's Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is the Centennial Collection. It comes in a really nice shiny package. I like it. So yeah, then there's West Side Story. This is the musical section. Yeah, classic musical. It's a modern take on Romeo and Juliet, kinda. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Then there's Sound of Music, Julie Andrews classic, and yeah, that's just a movie I'm pretty sure everyone's seen. Then we have Grease, the Rockin' Rydell edition. My friend got this for me a couple years ago. We're both really big fans of Grease. We always watch it together. Then this is Rent, filmed live on Broadway. This was the last performance of Rent ever, so they filmed it and put it on DVD, which is really good to see because I'm a huge Rent fan and I really wanted to see the last performance. It was so sad. I'm such a softie for stuff like Rent. It just makes me tear up at the end because it's such a good movie and musical. Okay, then we have the little mini Blu-ray section. These are the only Blu-rays, along with Harry Potter, that we have. We have The Hangover, Australia, and Avatar, and Star Trek. I know, pretty random, but yeah, this is The Hangover. Of course, everyone's probably seen that. It's hilarious. Australia, I've actually never seen this. This is my parents. They watched it. I never watched it with them. Then Avatar, which, of course, everyone likes Avatar. And Star Trek, which I really liked. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek as well. I don't have the show on DVD, but I watch it on TV all the time. So yeah.